Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in to my channel, Diamond Vanity Makeup. I know it's been a while since I did a makeup tutorial, but I'm back. If you have been watching my channel, you know I had a surgery in May, so I was recovering, getting some bed rest, and just getting rest all in general. The pandemic kind of set everybody down, so I kind of enjoyed having a little time off, but I am now back. If you want to see how I got this look, you know what to do. Make sure you like, thumbs up, and subscribe to Diamond Vanity Makeup. All right, let's check out this look.
Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so we're gonna do a little skincare. This is the Lancome Eye Advanced Genefique Serum. So I'm gonna put that all over my eye, right up under my eyebrow area, and a little bit under the eye, because sometimes when you wake up you can be a little puffy sometimes. So I'm gonna massage that in. I'm gonna pat it in, then kind of lightly massage it around. Then I'm gonna pat it in and lightly massage it over the eye. So all the skincare that I'm gonna use this morning is Lancome. It's the Genefique line. So now that that's kind of dry and rubbed in, we're gonna move on. So this is the Lancome Genefique Eye Cream. I always leave my eye products in the refrigerator because the colder they are, the faster they work. So I'm going to do the same thing where I just pat it on and then just press it into the skin. And this has actually helped brighten my under eyes too, because they used to be a little bit darker because I didn't drink enough water. But now they're a little bit lighter. So that is the Lancome Advanced Genefique Face Serum. So I'm just going to spread that all over forehead, cheeks, nose, chin. And I'm just going to rub that in. And I try to push it in an upward motion, and just so we can give the skin a little lift. And the last portion of my skincare is the Lancome. That is the UV Expert Defense. So that is a sunscreen, and it has SPF 50. But what I like about it, it leaves my skin with a nice satin matte finish, but it doesn't turn white. That's the issue with some sunscreens when it comes to darker skin tones. It leaves like that white cast. This one does it, so I use it as my sunscreen and primer. So I get to skip a step for the primer as well. So I've already done my eyebrows, and I've already spreaded my eyeshadow base, which is the P.Louise Rumour Base 1. So this is my oldie but goodie palette, Urban Decay, the Naked Basics. So I took that orange color, it's called Extra Bitter, and I went ahead and pressed that in with my Sephora Pro Crease brush. That's in number 10. And I'm just gonna buff that in, blend it out really, really good. This is my favorite crease brush. It just blends out so seamlessly. And so now I'm going to take that other color. It is called Lockout. It's like a kind of like a nude brown, but I just want to kind of diffuse so much of the orange, because we're going to prepare to make it a little bit more smoked out. So I'm just doing the same thing, packing it on, then pressing it in. So we're switching brushes now. So that is a Morphe blending brush. I'll put the number down below. So now we have picked up that lethal color. It's like a dark burgundy. So we're just doing the same routine, pressing it in first, packing it in, and just blending out. So I do use multiple eye blending brushes when I'm doing my eyeshadows. I've gotten a little bit better. You know, practice makes perfect. If you look at some of my older videos, my eyeshadow blending has gotten way better. So we're gonna just keep blending that around. Until you just, all the lines are blended. Make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Now the blending process does take a while, but hey, for a perfected eye, who cares? So now we're picking up a clean Morphe brush and we're just blending that orange color, the extra bitter. We're blending that in with the lethal. And we're going to add a little bit more of the extra bitter orange color because we kind of lost it when we added the lethal. Sometimes you'll lose your crease colors or lighter colors when you blend in darker ones, but it's okay. Just add some more in. And so now I'm taking my Color Theory crease brush and I'm going to take the P.Louise Rumour base in shade 1. So now I'm going to start to carve out my cut crease. So with the Rumour base, okay, so what I was doing wrong at first, I was spreading this on like how you do those matte paint pots. But with the Rumour base, you have to press it in and spread it. You can't just rub it around with your finger. You have to like pack that on. So when I first got it, I didn't like it, but I realized I was using it wrong. So when I figured out you had to pack it on, like pat it gently and spread it out, then it worked great. And some of you may be thinking, why is it so light? I picked the lightest one because when it comes to my eyeshadow colors, I want them to pop because I just use regular concealer under my eyebrow. I don't bring the eyeshadow base all the way up to my brow anymore. So I just stick with the Rumour base 1. But I did purchase 4, 6, and 8 to use on my clients. And so you want to go back in and just blend the eyeshadow into the Rumour base just so it could look more natural. So I'm just blending that lethal color all around into the base. And so now I'm going to pick up that color back in the Naked Basics palette. It is called Pre-Game. So that's a matte color. This whole palette is matte. So I'm just gonna put Pre-Game into the eyeshadow space. I'm sorry, mobile lid space. I'm gonna pack that Pre-Game color on right where I put the Rumour base 1. And I am gonna put another color on top of it. But I just wanted to kind of set that base. And so now I'm using Urban Decay's Midnight Cowboy. This is a really, really pretty glitter. It looks white, but it's like a iridescent gold glitter. But on camera, it looks like it's a silver color. So I'm just gonna press that on right over where I put the Pre-Game color on the mobile lid. And I'm just going to keep packing that on until I get the desired look that I want. So I'm going to go back with my Morphe blending brush and just blend the shadows. Like I said, you do want to make sure you blend as much as possible so your eye look can come out great. And then you want to make sure you didn't lose your orange color, so you want to go back in and add a little bit more of that. So we're adding just a tad bit more extra bitter so we can have a little bit more definition in our eyeshadow look. I'm going back with that Sephora Pro Crease number 10 brush. And then we're just going to take a new blank brush that's clean but no eyeshadow product, just to blend it out. Honey, I forgot what I was looking for. Now on this eye, I went ahead and completed it, but we're going to do liner and lashes on the other eye. So these are I done dropped the lashes, y'all. These are Diamond Vanity lashes and Pretty Diva. So we're going to use our Lancome liquid liner. Mine was kind of dried out, so after I used it on this video, I had to go ahead and throw it away. But this is my favorite liquid liner because the top part bends, so you can adjust it when you're doing your wing. I didn't really do a wing liner. I just wanted just like a little bit of a liner. So I didn't have it too dramatic because my lashes are dramatic. So those lashes are 25 mm and they're from my website called www.DiamondVaniteeMakeup.com. So make sure you check out those lashes. And we are having a buy two get one free sale up until October 6th. So I'll put that link down below. It took me so long to finish this little small line because, like I said, the eyeliner was running out and I just didn't feel like going to go get another one. But you see how that top bends, so it's easier for you to use. And so now we're going to take the Eye Envy clear eyelash glue, and that's what I'm using today for my Pretty Diva lashes. Now these lashes may be too long for certain people. I have long lashes, medium and short, but on the site we just have the 25M mink lashes. These are 5D. So if they're too long for you, we will be adding some smaller ones on the site pretty soon. And I had to fix my liner real quick. Now for some reason I was struggling with this lash and I didn't know why, but I forgot to put mascara on before I tried to put the lash on. For some reason, if I don't put mascara on my lashes before I put falsies on, it's hard for me to get them on. So don't laugh that I was up here struggling. I forgot to put the mascara on like how I did on the other eye, and the mascara, see, look. Honey, I was struggling like I had never put lashes on before. I had to put some more glue on it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got it together. We got it together finally. And that's when I realized I had forgot the mascara. So that is the Origins GinZing mascara. That's one of my favorites outside of the Lancome ones. I love all Lancome mascaras, but I couldn't find it that day, so I just used the Origins GinZing. And so this is my Morphe eyeliner in Dark Moon. They have really good eyeliners. It's not waterproof, but I go back with the eyeshadow to kind of like set it in so it doesn't run. If any of y'all have like y'all favorite eyeliners that are waterproof and don't smudge or run, let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for a good eyeliner. Now these are only like $4, but I'll pay like up to $20 or $25 for eyeliner. So now we're taking Lethal and Blackjack out of that Urban Naked Basics palette. And I'm putting a little bit more Lethal at the front of the bottom lid and then putting Blackjack at the back. So I'm just using just like a regular little BH Cosmetics smudge brush. It doesn't have like a number or anything, but I'll put it down below. That was like one of the first makeup brush sets I ever bought, like way back in 2012. People sleep on BH Cosmetic brushes, but they actually last a long time. And so this was my first time using the Maybeline Instant Rewind concealer. I heard a lot of things about it. One of my favorite YouTubers, Miss Creative Diva, I see she always uses it, so I said I was gonna try it out. That's in the color Golden. So I just put it under my eye. It took me a while to wind it up. I think I was winding it the wrong way, but it eventually came out. Yeah, I be acting crazy sometimes. It's okay. So I just put a little bit under the eye because I wanted to see the coverage first, and I put it on like my blemishes, right around the mouth area. I think they do have like an orange corrector one, so I think I'm gonna go back and try it. So I just took my damp beauty blender and started blending out that concealer. And I blended around the mouth area, so it does have good coverage because that was just a light layer that I put down just to see how it works. Then I had to put a little bit more on because I needed a little bit more coverage under the eye. Like I said, sometimes my under eyes are a little dark. They have lightened up due to that Lancome eye cream I've been using. But I don't like any of my under eye darkness to show when I'm doing makeup. And so now we're going to use the Lancome Tint It All 24-hour wear in shade 460. And I just pump some on my hand and press it in with that beauty blender. Sometimes I do use foundation brushes, but for the most part I like the beauty blenders to put on my foundation. And I'm just blending that out. I don't put too much on at first because sometimes I've pumped out way too much and kind of wasted the foundation. So I just do a little and see how much that covers. And if I need more, just pump more. And the Lancome foundation is full coverage. Oh, my child wanted some water with her cute self. The Lancome foundation is full coverage, but it's lightweight. That's what I like about it. Sometimes some foundations that are full coverage, they're a little bit cakey, but this one, it feels light on the skin. And now I'm just blending in the other side. Y'all have seen me do this before on other videos, but for people who are new to the channel, you know, I just wanted to put this little portion in. Now I'm just doing the forehead area. It may seem like it's a tad bit lighter than my skin tone, but when it oxidizes, it fits right in. Okay, and I lost a little bit of eyeshadow under the eye, so I just took that smudge brush and put a little bit back more on. So now we're going to take the MAC powder. This is foundation powder in NW43. So this is a BH Cosmetics. It's my Ray Ray powder brush. So I'm just going to press that into the skin. And notice I'm just pressing it in. I'm not swirling it on. And that's just going to help set the liquid foundation. And yeah, I do my powder before I highlight and contour. Now that's just how I do my makeup. You can do your makeup however you feel is best for you. But this is just how I put mine on. And so I'm going to take the Maybeline concealer, again in golden, and just put a little bit under the eye. Well, actually I put a lot more under the eye, but I wanted to see how it worked as a highlight concealer and, you know, under coverage, but it worked out pretty good. You don't need a lot. A little bit does go a long way. What I like about this one, it kind of gives you that feel of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, the one in the big tube, because it's very hot. It gives me a lot of hydration under the eye, and it gives me a lot of coverage. But of course, the price point is way lower. I think the Maybelline Instant Rewind Concealer, I think it's $9.99. It's either $7.99 or $9.99. I'm not sure. I got it from Ulta though, because they were out of my shade of the Too Faced concealer, so that's why I wanted to try this one. But I really like the way it blends out. And so now I'm taking my Morphe Bacon set in the shade Banana. And I'm going to go back with that same beauty blender. I'm just going to set under the eyes, everywhere that I concealed. I'm just going to set. And you always want to make sure that you set around the mouth area. That helps prevent getting those smile lines. And you always want to set your nose and forehead area. Now I don't put on a lot of under eye setting powder, because some people, they bake. I just put enough on so my concealed areas don't crease. And I just maybe let it sit there for like a minute or so. I don't like bake for 10 minutes. Some people bake for a long time. And so now I'm going to use my Too Faced bronzer and dark chocolate. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques bronzing brush and just kind of blend that on. And you want to make sure that you blended your bronzer out so you don't have any harsh lines. And so I'm going to take my powder brush with a little bit of NW43 to just wipe off all the excess powder. And you want to go over where you put your bronzer, just kind of so you can blend everything out. And then I'm going to go around the bridges of my nose. And so now I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush palette in dark. I think I'm going to do those top two colors. I forgot the shades, but I'll put them down below. And these are really, really pigmented, so you do not want to pick up a lot. And see how it gives you just like a nice little tone on your cheeks. And I went in with my Black Radiance contour palette in medium deep. I got that darker shade just to kind of give a little bit more definition to the skin. I forgot to do my cream contour, but I had to put on a mask anyway, so wasn't nobody gonna see it. And then I go back and kind of blend the blush with the bronzer. And then before I highlight, I do put setting spray on. That's the Morphe Continuous Mist. And so I'm taking MAC's Global Glow. This is one of my favorite highlighters. And that's just the Morphe highlighting brush. I'll put it down below. I forgot what number it was. And I used two highlighters. This was the MAC Gleaming Blush highlighter. And I just added a little bit more smoke under the eye. Okay, so this is a Sephora lip liner. I forgot the shade, but I'll put it down below. But it's like a burgundy color. Because I wanted to do like a fall lippy. So I wanted to use that liner first. And so this is the Anastasia BH Cosmetics lip palette. And so I mixed 2 shades to get the color that I wanted. I just kind of scooped it out and put it on the back of my hand with a handle. And you see the 2 shades. And I just mixed those together. Hold on, my child needed the iPad password. I mixed those together and just applied it on. And it came out to be a really, really pretty color. And then I'm just going to do my last little setting spray. And voila! Thanks for watching, guys.